Hi, guys. My name is Jara, and this is my cousin Miriam. Get ready with us while I do a makeup session with my cousin Miriam. But while we glam her up today, I want to share with you her inspiring story. Miriam is the eldest daughter of my mother's younger brother, which makes us first-degree cousins. Her journey in life hasn't been easy. When she was just a little girl, her father, my uncle, struggled with drug addiction. Eventually, he abandoned his family, leaving Miriam and her younger brother to be raised by their mother alone. At that time, their mom was still pregnant, yet she had no choice but to take on all the responsibilities. From then on, life became a battle for survival. Her mother worked day and night, doing everything she could just to put food on the table and send her children to school. Miriam, being the eldest, felt the weight of responsibility early. She learned to sacrifice. She worked to help her mother while also trying to keep up with her studies. But despite all the hardships, Miriam never gave up. She studied hard. She became a scholar. She worked while going to school. And through her determination, she managed to graduate with a degree in education. Not only did she finish college, she also passed the licensure examination, officially becoming a licensed professional teacher. That was such a proud moment for her and for everyone who knows her story, including me. For 3 years, she taught in a public school in the province. She loved teaching, and it gave her purpose. But because of the overwhelming number of licensed teachers waiting to be absorbed into the Department of Education, she was never given a permanent position. Without the right connections, her name remained just one on a long list. But Miriam is not someone who gives up easily. She knew she had to find another way to support her family, especially her mother, who is now older and tired after years of sacrifice. With courage, she decided to leave the province and move to Manila. She stayed with relatives at first, unsure of what opportunities awaited her here. That's when I reached out, and we finally met each other for the first time. Even though we grew up apart, our lives were strangely parallel. We both faced struggles with absent fathers and had to fight through life's challenges. Meeting her was like meeting a reflection of strength and survival. Recently, Miriam received a life-changing opportunity. She was accepted as an assistant teacher in Dubai. Unfortunately, since she is part of the second batch of applicants, her deployment may take months or even years, depending on visa processing. In the meantime, she continues to do what she does best: teach. She is now working as a part-time teacher in a private school here in Cavite, the same school where my nephew goes. The pay is small, but it gives her allowance and, most importantly, keeps her passion for teaching alive while she waits for her chance abroad. Miriam's journey is not just about struggle, it's about resilience. From being a fatherless child to a working student to finally becoming a licensed teacher, she has proven that no obstacle is too heavy when you have determination. So today, as I make her my makeup model, I also want to honor her story. She deserves to be celebrated, not just for what she has achieved, but for the strength she carries in every step she takes. If anyone happens to know of opportunities within Cavite, even those that pay minimum wage, it would mean so much for her and her mother. Every little help counts. Miriam is living proof that no matter how tough life gets, with hope and perseverance, you can always rise above the challenges. Thank you so much for watching this video and for listening to her journey. Don't forget to like and share this content so we can continue creating more inspiring stories like this. Flower. I may not be a perfect or professional makeup artist, and I don't own a full set of makeup or fancy brushes. Some tools are missing, and many times I just make do with what I have. But even in that, I find joy. Because for me, makeup is not about perfection, it's about passion. Every shade I touch, every stroke I make, carries a piece of me. Makeup is not just colors on my face, it is art, it is healing, it is my voice when words are too heavy to speak. It's a safe space where I can transform pain into beauty, where I can turn emptiness into color, and where I can fill the silent corners of my heart with light. So please don't judge me for what I lack. Don't look at the missing brushes or incomplete palettes, because what I offer is something deeper than tools. It is love. It is the fire that keeps me going, the soft reminder that beauty can be created even in brokenness. This is more than makeup. This is my happiness, my escape, my art, my therapy. It's my way of breathing beauty into life, not just for myself, but for anyone who needs to be reminded that joy can exist even in imperfection. Thank you so much for watching until the end. From my heart to yours, this is me, raw, imperfect, but always creating with love. This is Jara again, signing off.
So, yan ang aking pinsan. Look at her. Beautiful face. Okay. Let's put ilaw. Ganyan. Ito lang gupaha, eh. Okay, ito naman. Tingin ko ito banda. Yan, ganyan. Lang ha. Tapos gan ka. Di, kabila. Kabila. Normal lang. Yung normal. Ganyan. Oh, ganyan. Ganyan. Ganyan lang. Kunwari ba? Ganyan. Aray ko. The makeup artist is very